Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into a critical topic: the affordability of owning versus renting a home in the United States. Recent data from ATTOM's 2025 Rental Affordability Report reveals some compelling insights that could influence your housing decisions. Here are some key findings. Ownership versus renting. Nearly 60% of all 341 United States counties analyzed, owning a home is more affordable than renting a three-bedroom property. This is despite the fact that the median home price has generally risen faster than the average rents over the last year. Financial burden. Both owning and renting remain challenging for average US workers, often consuming 25% to as much as 60% of their wages. However, major homeownership expenses are typical single-family homes require a smaller portion of average wages compared to renting in a majority of the analyzed markets. Here are some regional insights. Midwest and South. Homeownership is particularly favorable in these regions. In the Midwest, owning a home requires a smaller share of the average wages in about 80% of the counties analyzed, while the South is about 60%. To the Northeast, the affordability between owning and renting is more balanced, with homeownership being more affordable in roughly half of the counties analyzed. As we go west, contrastingly, in about 80% of the Western markets, renting remains the more financially viable option. Here are some notable counties. Suffolk County, New York. Here, major homeownership expenses consume about 59% of the average local wages, while renting a three-bedroom residence requires up to 159%. Atlantic County, New Jersey. Owning a home takes up about 40% of average wages compared to the 111% for renting. Collier County, Florida. Homeownership expenses account for about 79% of the average wages, whereas renting demands 127%. Here's an expert insight. Rob Berber, CEO of ATTOM, states, quote, "Buying or renting a home in the US these days can be like searching for a diamond in a pile of marbles, and it's only getting worse in most markets as the cost of both goes up." He adds, however, in most parts of the country, homeownership is somewhat more attainable for those who can gather the necessary resources to cover down payments that often surpass $200,000. Conclusion. While both renting and owning presents financial challenges, current data suggests that homeownership may be the more affordable option in many regions, provided potential buyers can manage the initial down payment. As always, it's essential to assess your personal financial situation and consider local market conditions when making housing decisions. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this information aids you in making informed choices about your housing future.